Guys, we are back, guys. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the subs, guys. And guys, most of all, and this is, guys, I say shout out to everybody, and it really is shout out to everybody every time I shout anybody out on this channel. You know, all the different fandoms, all the different people in the comments, everything. But guys, you know what I mean, the battle heads, when we do the skate video, shout out to skaters. You guys know all that. But guys, never in my life have I been more excited to say something as this, guys. Shout out to all the guitar players out there, man. Let's be for real, guys. Let's be for real. Shout out to everybody else, but it's really shout out to the guitar players, man. Like, come on, guys. Like, guys, if you watch this channel for any amount of time, you've heard me every other video. First of all, I say that I'm from LA. I mention that all the time, that I'm born and raised in LA. But every single other video, you know what I mean? Like half of the videos I mention that, and then the other half I always mention, guys, I am a fucking guitar player. I've done this my entire life. This is my entire life. It's not just music. That's my entire life. Even though it is music, it's in particular the guitar, guys. I mention all the time, guys. I have a guitar on my arm, guys. It's just never going away, guys. This is with me till death, guys. The guitar is literally life. You know what I mean? Like, the guitar is life. So, guys, shout out to all the guitar players, man. Guys, I am super normally I'm like super excited. I was about to say I'm super excited. I'm kind of super excited, if that makes sense. I'm halfway super excited, if that makes sense. That, I know you're thinking, isn't that just regular excited? No. It's more like trepidation and nervousness about feeling super excited because, like, guys, I'm gonna ramble. If you want to get to the reaction, just skip ahead, guys. I gotta ramble a little bit just to say, guys, I don't know everybody who's on. I know. Well, okay. I heard Mark Knopfler did a track called Guitar Heroes with a bunch of different fire guitarists on it. So I was like, oh, I want to hear that immediately, right? I heard that the day before it was gonna come out. But when I heard that it was going to come out, I also heard that Jeff Beck is on it. And that's the reason we haven't heard it yet, because it's almost like I feel like it's going to be too emotional for me to hear. But guys, Jeff Beck, for me, Jeff Beck, possibly the greatest guitar player of all time. Everybody has their opinions on who's their favorite. Personally, actually, my favorite is Lenny Bro. Super underrated. But Jeff Beck, for me, is top 5, though. Probably even top 3, if I'm being honest. If I'm being for real, I had to put, who guys, like, nobody, he's one of the guys, like, to me, like I said, like Lenny Bro, like an Eddie Van Halen, like a Jimi Hendrix, like a Charlie Christian, like Django Reinhardt, like, these dudes who not only are absolutely ridiculous, amazing players, but they revolutionize the instrument itself and the way people play it, you know what I mean? There's a million great guitar players, like, of course, we all love Clapton. We all love Page, right? Like, there's a lot, there's a lot of dudes that, like, yeah, of course, they're great guitarists. You know what I'm saying? But, like, they didn't necessarily evolve guitar playing, or, like, they added their own thing to it for sure, and they're fire. But I'm saying, you know what I mean? But there's certain dudes who really, take guitar playing to another level, where you can literally break up guitar playing before this person and after. There's pre Django Reinhardt and there's post Django Reinhardt. Like, that's just the way it is. There's pre Charlie Christian and there's post Charlie Christian. Like, literally nobody did what Charlie Christian did until he did it, and now we all, even if you're not necessarily a jazz player, there's still so many things that he really brought. First of all, just the idea of soloing on an electric guitar. First of all, who was soloing on an electric guitar? A giant rep. Everybody, you know what I mean? Guys, go put on Rose Room. Go put on anything that he recorded. Go put on freaking anything. Solo fly, anything that he did. That Grand Slam. He did records with Lester Young, bro. Are you serious, bro? Like, but that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I said, obviously Hendrix. There's pre-Hendrix guitar and there's post-Hendrix guitar. Like, it just is what it is. There's pre-EVH and there's post-EVH. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, the great Eddie Van Halen, man. And similarly, there's pre-Jeff Beck and there's post-Jeff Beck. Like, it just is what it is. Nobody had ever, and I'm talking later when he started playing the Strat. Not even though, as much as I love the early stuff. Like I said, guys, I'm just a giant Jeff Beck fan, so this is going to be emotional for me to hear this guy. I've heard everything, every piece of thing he ever recorded, basically. Except for this. I haven't heard this one yet. But everything, guys, his solo on that Ozzy right before he died, when he did that Patient Number 9. Oh my god. Guys, go listen to his solo. Super underrated solo that I never hear anybody talk about. Imogen Heap, what's that song? Why'd you have to be so cute? Good Night and Go. Imogen Heap, Good Night and Go. Jeff Beck, he's randomly on that album. Not that random because she was actually, did vocals with him, but he does a super fire solo. It's a little short solo, but especially in the context of the song, if you listen to that song, for all the guitar players, listen to it and imagine like, what kind of solo would I play? And then listen to what he does. And you're gonna be like, like, man, Jeff Beck, bro, rest in peace to the great Jeff Beck, man. This is gonna be, obviously I didn't grow up in the era of record players, you know what I mean? But I still have a turntable and I have vinyl, right? Most of basically everything I've ever learned to play on the guitar, I've done it by ear. I know how to read music. I know all theory. I've taught all this stuff. But my point is like every time I learn anything, I learn it by ear. What's my point? Everything that I've ever learned by ear has always been digital, with the exception of one time. The only time, because I know that all my favorite guitar players, because I'm all into the old school dudes, I know that they all sat there with the turntable and the record, and I always heard stories about how they would have to lift the needle, play back, lift it. And so I was like, one time I was like, you know what? I want to see what that's like. I want to experience that. So I learned an entire album note for note off of a record. I had on the turntable and I kept lifting it. And sometimes if the lick is a little too fast, you have to slow it down from 33 1/3 to 16. And then you have to go down because you're almost in half. So like it's technically a little lower than half, but so you have to learn the lick like slow way down here, and then you have to like put it back up to 33 and then play it back up here. Do you know what I mean? So like my point, what album was that I did that to learn every note for note, the entire album, lifted like Jeff Beck, Blow by Blow. Like, come on, one of the greatest albums literally of all time. I mean, he has so many. Obviously, imagine doing Blow by Blow and then following it up with Wired. Oh my God, are you serious? Bro, like it's too much. Ever since even in the Yardbirds stuff, man, go put on anything that he did with the Yardbirds, man. Go put on that fucking I'm a Man. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, fucking Shapes of Things Before My Eyes. Oh my God, man. Or even the guys go put on Truth. Oh my God, that first album, the Jeff Beck group, Truth, that version they did of it, Shapes of Things. Guys, with Rod Stewart on vocals going crazy. Oh my God, guys. I mean, Jeff Beck is literally top 5 wah recordings of all time. Like top 5 wah recordings. All right, you have to say Voodoo Child, probably number 1. Clearly, right? Voodoo Child probably is number 1. Obviously the theme from Shaft, you have to put that one up there. Even I think for historical purposes, even though it might not be your favorite, you have to put Tales of Brave Ulysses from Cream. Like you kind of have to, because that was so early. You know what I mean? And that was like really the first huge time when everybody around the world heard the wah pedal. Was that, even though there were recordings of the wah before that. If you guys have never heard it, guys, go look up that Del Casher, that Vox. If you're watching this, you're a guitar player. You know what I'm talking about, guys. You know the Vox invented the wah, and if you guys never heard it, when they invented it, they did a demo recording that they would give out to dealers, and it was Del Casher playing it. He's literally the very first guitar player to ever use the wah pedal. But so obviously you have to put him on the list. But my point is, top 5 also wah songs, wah recordings that you have to. Guys, Jeff Beck group, I ain't superstitious. Wow, 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 wow. Are you serious? Guys, close this video right now. Do me a favor. Don't watch my reaction. My reaction is stupid. Who cares? Go put on Jeff Beck group, I Ain't Superstitious, and listen to that fucking... really, do yourselves a favor and listen to the whole album. If let's be for real. Truth is the name of the album. It's amazing. Guys, Beck's Bolero? Are you fucking serious? And Jimmy Page is on that too. Guys, let me relax because I'm going too crazy. Guys, my point, I'm excited to hear this, but I'm also not, because like I know Jeff Beck is on this, and guys, it really, really hurt my heart when Jeff Beck died, guys. I'm such a huge Jeff Beck fan. If you guys don't understand, guys, I bought a pink Jackson because Beck played a pink Jackson. I was like, you know what? I gotta get me a pink Jackson too. I gotta get a pink Jackson. I got a pink Jackson because Jeff Beck played a pink Jackson. Like, guys, like that whole how many people have copied his style? I know I have, for sure. You know what I mean? Definitely, I don't necessarily do it all the time,
I feel like when I do it, because it feels like you're copying him. It literally, like, not only did he literally innovate it, but it's so personal to him. Kind of reminds me of like Lenny Bro, like I said, who's my favorite guitar player. But like his style is so personal to him that I kind of hate. For years, I sounded like a Lenny clone, and now I kind of hate doing anything that Lenny did because it feels so personal to him. The harmonics, the doing the tune-up comping while soloing on top. You know what I mean? Or switching to fourth chords where it's soloing on top, like that type of stuff. And the 3-on-2 shit, and like, and then into 2-on-3 and shit. Like, it feels just too personal to Lenny almost. So and it's kind of how I feel with Beck. Like I did learn his style. I could kind of play his style because I did learn with the swells, and it is a trippy thing to have the volume knob here, the bar here, and you're still that. Look, I mean, I always use, I don't even know where it is, but I play with thumb picks, so it's not really that weird for me to. Let's see. I play with thumb picks, so it's not really that weird for me to have to do like. It's not like I had to adjust from a flat pick to a thumb pick. But even though he obviously used no pick, he just used straight fingers. But so my point is, like, guys, I'm rambling, man. Rest in peace, Jeff Beck is really my point, guys. This was really just me rambling about Jeff Beck. Rest in peace, Jeff fucking Beck, man. Guys, let's get into it. I'm probably gonna. This might be a little too emotional for me, guys, but. And I will say too, I don't know who else is on this. All I read was a headline that said Mark Knopfler, Guitar Heroes, with a bunch of famous guitar players. So then I clicked on the article. I think it might have been like in Guitar World or something maybe. And then all I read was Jeff Beck, and I closed the article. I'm like, nope, I don't even want to know about this. Like, I don't even want to know about this. It's too much. It's too much, guys. And I was lucky enough to see Jeff Beck a couple times. I wish I would have seen him more, but I did get to see him live a few times. And man, insane. One time I got to see him on my birthday. That was crazy. That was like one of the craziest birthdays I ever had. Like, seeing Jeff Beck on my birthday was so fire. And I got to see him with Clapton doing Because We Ended as Lovers. What? Beck and Clapton doing Because We Ended as Lovers. Oh my. Guys, close this video. Go put on Truth, and after you're done with that one, go put on Blow by Blow. Go listen to the whole discography, the Beck Bogart Peace album. Oh my god, don't forget about the Beck Bogart Peace though. Don't forget about that era too. He has so many eras. Go put on that whole Live at Ronnie Scott's. Oh my god, you want to see some of those insane guitar playing you've ever seen? Go put on that Live at Ronnie Scott's. Also, somebody uploaded recently a video of him at the North Sea Jazz Fest. I have it saved, but I haven't watched it because, like I said, it's going to be too emotional for me. I can't, but we're going to have to. Go check out the Les Paul tribute he did. Oh my god, with the Malde. Guys, let's get into this. I'm rambling, guys. This is not about Jeff Beck, but it is. But let's just get into this, guys. I'm going to cry. Fuck it. Let's get into this, guys. Guitar Hero. Mark Knopfler's Guitar Heroes. Going Home. Theme from Local Hero. Let's get into this, guys. Matter of fact, let me refresh this too so it doesn't all of a sudden stop in the middle of the thing. Alright, let's go, guys. No! Stop it! No! That's him right there. Did you hear the first two notes? Oh my god, they started it out. Well, of course, you have to start out with Jeff Beck if you have him. This is like one of his last recordings. Guys, I'm sorry, we're 2 seconds in. You heard that, right? Who else is that? I guarantee that's Jeff. Who the fuck else plays like that, bro? Who the fuck? You know, actually, it was really crazy though for all the guitarists. Did you guys ever hear that? Did you guys ever hear that thing that Guthrie did back in the day for like for Guitar Techniques, where it was like a New Year thing, but he played like it was like a whole track, but he played like in the style of a million different guitar players. He super killed it, and he did it in one take, which is it's crazy. It's crazy for anybody. For Guthrie, it's like, yeah, of course, because I mean. He's Guthrie, like he's literally one of the all-time greatest guitar players ever. I feel like also Guthrie's another one. There's pre-Guthrie and post-Guthrie. He really is like, even it's hard because he's still alive, so I feel like people kind of might. But that fool is a living legend. Like, shout out Guthrie fucking Gova, man. I've seen him a few times and live, like that fool blew. He's never not blown my mind. Like when you hear, like let's not even get into Guthrie. I mean, Guthrie's a whole other thing, but. My point is, Guthrie's the only dude I ever actually heard who really pulled off the Jeff Beck thing, because on that recording, guys, just look up Guthrie Govan guitarists. I forgot what the track is. I don't know. I heard it years ago, but if you guys remember Guitar Techniques magazine, if you guys remember that shit, but man, shout out to the guitar player. Guys, let's get into this. I'm just saying, 2 notes. You already know that was Jeff Beck that started it out. Fuck. All right, let's hear it, guys. Let me shut up. Bro, that's Jeff Beck right there. running this back because I do not want to pause this at all. I'm sorry. We have to hear this whole thing all the way through. You guys know I don't like to pause. I'm just because I'm seeing all the names right now. I'm like, what the fuck? This fool got everybody. What the fuck? Clapton, fucking Dwayne Eddy, Steve Vai, fucking Derek Trucks. What the fuck? Fucking Jeff Beck, who's not even here. R.I.P. Oh my god, guys, let me shut the fuck up. Obviously, Mark is on here. Man, guys, I'm sorry. This is it. We're not pausing after this. I promise. We're hearing the whole thing. Oh my god, guys, I'm overwhelmed. I'm sorry. Guys, I have a guitar in my arm, guys. This is literally my entire life since I was a child, guys. This is insane to me, guys. I literally want to cry, guys. I'm so fucking serious. Guys, I feel like I'm literally about to just cry and then I'm about to die. Like, what else is there to live for after hearing that? That, guys, I'm so serious, guys. I'm so serious, guys. That was literally so ridiculous to listen to. That was so overwhelming right now, guys. That was so overwhelming. It was so emotional. It was so ridiculous, guys. That just, I mean, first of all, it just, guys, because it just like instantly just. And then the name of the track, oh my god, guys! I swear, guys, I'm not gonna cry, guys, but like guys, I could literally just start bawling my eyes out right now, guys. That was too much, guys. It just reminds me of being a little kid. You know, I had my first guitar was a Jackson Dinky, a black one. I still have it. I was swapping out the pickups that I never finished because I got lazy, so it actually has no pickups in it right now. But I have an old school, an '80s Seymour Duncan, like their version of the PAF, which I gotta put in there. But anyway, because I used to have it in there when I was back in the day when I was a kid. Then I took it out, swapped it into another guitar, and then I was gonna swap it back. Long story short, though, hearing this right now, I swear it just reminded me of just being a kid, just with that Jackson. And just like, guys, as much as I love music and everything, guys, my whole life, guys, like I said, it's guitar, man. I played probably 30 different instruments. I said, dude, guys, there's so many instruments around here. Like, there's so many that you guys don't see off. You guys don't see the violin and the cello and the viola and the ukulele and the lap steel and the harana, and you guys don't see the mandolin over there and various percussion stuff. I got a melodica, I got the ukulele, the banjo. You guys don't see all that stuff, but like the glockenspiel. Even this stuff, right? But guys, I play a lot of instruments, guys. But I mean, it's you know, like let's be for real, like, and like it just reminded me of just being a kid. It just, man, there's anything that had guitar in it. Like I didn't care what the genre was. I still don't, but like especially back then, like man, like when I first started playing, like I didn't care what the genre, I didn't care when it was from, whatever. If it had guitar on it, I loved it. I'm obsessed with it instantly. I don't care the style, I don't care the player, guys. This was so amazing, man. Damn. And the thing is, like, he really, really, really got everybody. Like, and he got, like, not just the legends, he got, like, the legends. Like, the legends. Like, all the guys who are the legends, he got guys that they listen to. So, like, you might be like, oh, man. Because, of course, obviously, I rambled for 45 minutes at the beginning of this video about Jeff Beck, right? And you guys know how much I love Jeff Beck, but like, guys, he had Steve Cropper, he had Dwayne Eddy, he had Hank Marvin. Are you serious, guys? All those dudes who were legends. Clapton's a legend, of course. Obviously, Brian May's a legend. They grew up listening to Hank Marvin. That was their guitar heroes. Dwayne Eddy was their boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You got, come on, guys, go put on some Dwayne Eddy. You know what I mean? Any of that, guys. Rebel Rouser, Raunchy, like all those old, man, guys. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that just made it 20 times more legendary. And not only that, and then he was like, all right, let's get into some of the new era players too. Even though you know, I might say like even someone like a Bonamassa might be like, not, but he's been around for a little bit now, of course. But like. He really is one of the main dudes holding it down for the, you know what I mean? For that, like, the newer style. Like, guys, you have Buddy Guy on there. You have fucking Buddy Guy. Like, come on. Like, guys, you know what I mean? Like, he had the legends, and then he had all your guitar heroes, and then your guitar heroes. Like, that was crazy. Wow, man. Guys, shout out to all the guitar players out there, man. Insane, man. Insane. Like I'm so serious when I say that after this, I don't even want to. I was actually going to make a couple more videos. I don't even want to make any more videos right now. I just want to play. I want to just play guitar right now. I actually was playing for about 2 hours before I started. And then I made this, and then we just literally, I've only done this video. All I did is make this video so far. And I don't care about any more videos. I just want to go back to playing guitar. That's all I want. Oh my God. And man, everybody, I think they all killed it. Obviously, everybody didn't have a solo, but I mean, first of all, who cares? You know, I thought it was actually really, really so incredibly clever the way that it was done, because I thought that's what it was gonna be, one of those everybody gets a solo type things, but it was so fucking smart to have it as, no, here's the melody, and we'll have different players harmonize that melody, and then we'll have even other players doing the rhythm parts in the back, and then any parts that we have to double or triple track, instead of having one player double or triple track, let's just get fucking 3 famous dudes, and we'll fucking have one in the center, one on the right, one on the left. We'll have 2 guys in the back playing the background, and then we'll have 2 more dudes doing the main thing. You have 2 guys with the riff, 2 guys in the back with on the acoustics. Like, man, it was such a great way to manage to put everybody together. You know what I mean? As opposed to just, because that's really what I thought. I thought we were just gonna hear each one do a solo. I thought it was gonna be one of those type things. But man, shout out Mark Knopfler for doing that, putting that together. Shout out to every single guitar player who was on there. Shout out to every single guitar player out there, guys. You guys. Also, guys, for any guitar players out there who happen to play a Jazzmaster, what's your this? I know this is a Mustang, but this is a Jazzmaster bridge. I've tried everything. I've hammered the thing. I've done the thing with the guys. I can't get the stupid bar to stay. It's so annoying. I hate it. I fucking hate it. That's how it is on my Jazzmaster too. Fuck, I just broke off this thing. Did you guys see that? It's over. It's a wrap. Fuck. I totally just killed this, guys. Look, I totally tore the lighting strip. I think this is one of those ones where I can tear off the end and then connect it again. So it's fine. But yeah, like, you know, I heard like you have to hammer it in a certain way, and then I heard you have to saw it in and saw notches. I've done all this shit. And like, look, first of all, it's just, like, it'll stay a little bit sometimes if you super put it in. Now it'll stay, but then if I use it a little bit, like, eventually it'll just... Alright, now it's not doing it when I try to do it, right? What is this, the hell of a baby frog? Alright, well, it works enough, I guess, somewhat, but sometimes it just doesn't stay. Sometimes it'll just, like, fall. I don't know. Right now it's not doing it, which is great. Oh, see, now, look. Now it's loose again, see? Like, I don't know, guys, if there's any guitar players happen to be watching who happen to play a Jazzmaster and happen to know this is the solution to this problem, let me know. I know my friend, he's like a super, he knows everything about guitars, like he's a luthier and shit, he's built guitars and everything, but he doesn't happen to play Jazzmasters, he's never played one. So when I asked him one time, he's like, oh, I don't know, bro, I know nothing about those bridges. I'm like, what? What? Like, come on, how can't you help me? But I don't know either. And everything I've looked up online, and all the forums and everything I've read has said, hammer this at an angle, didn't work. File notches, didn't work. The original grooves, file them down more, didn't work. So I have no idea. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. Shout out to all the guitar players. Guys, I love you guys. This is a pretty trippy guitar though, right? Shout out extra for the guitar players. Look, it's a Mustang body, but if you notice, this is a dual sonic pickguard. This is not a Mustang pickguard, because the Mustang pickguard cuts off right here, and then this part is metal. So this is a dual sonic pickguard on a Mustang body with a Jazzmaster bridge instead of a Mustang bridge. Trippy, right? I literally got this guitar for $79 fucking on Amazon, and honestly, it's one of my favorite guitars I've ever fucking owned. I've had guitars that I've paid thousands of dollars for, and this is actually one of my favorite. That pink Jackson that I bought, because it was I got a USA Soloist, which I fucking love that guitar. I ended up selling it like maybe a year ago, but I loved that guitar. That guitar was amazing. I actually had I had a with what the fuck is this? I'm totally blanking on the number. The guitar synth, the GT, whatever, the synth, and you have to have the stupid pickup, and then you have to have the stupid 15-pin cable, and it always starts shorting out, so you have to spray that stupid fucking deoxy shit on it all the time. It was a hassle having to use that setup, but so my point, yeah, I've had many guitars throughout my fucking life. So many guitars that I can't even tell you how many guitars I've had that have been and somehow this is one of the best guitars I ever had. It's a $79 fucking weird Chinese copy of a Mustang with a dual sonic pickguard and a Jazzmaster bridge. I don't even know. Guys, shout out to and for the guitars. Come on, guys. What? With the Ace strap, the what do they call this one? The stained glass Ace. Come on, guys. You know I had to go full 60s with it. And the Michelangelo Badio with the string thing. You know, because I wanted one of those old school ones. If you guys ever seen the George Van Epps ones, they were like metal. this part, instead of having like cloth, it was like a metal clamp thing. If you guys ever see like old pictures of like Jim Hall used to use one, Joe Pass used to use one. Obviously George Van Epps, he invented it. Van Epps used one. There's pictures I've seen of Herb Ellis using one. I feel like I might have even seen a picture of Barney Kessel using one, I think. But those things are super hard to find, and I couldn't find one, and then so I found this, the Michelangelo Barrio one, and I was like, yeah, I guess thing's cool. So it doesn't work that well though. I actually had to like tie a strap around the neck, and I have to like pull it taut, and then like put it like underneath here, in order for it to actually completely mute the way I want it to. Because if not, like, that's not really muted. Listen, it's muted for sure compared to open, but I want it like this. Like super muted. Guys, I'm rambling guitar shit, guys. We'll be back. Shout out to all the guitar players, man. Guys, also, if you're a guitar player, guys, in the description, go check out my channel with my music. Bunch of guitar playing on that channel. Right in the description, guys. And guys, we'll be back.